a man slipped into a mysterious wardrobe. Time inside flowed at an astonishingly fast pace. When he stepped out again, an hour had passed for him, yet not a single second had ticked by outside. William realized instantly this wardrobe could steal time. He quickly grabbed his textbooks and stepped back into that mysterious wardrobe. There was an important exam that morning, but he hadn't found time to study until right before it started. When William walked into the classroom, his classmates stared at him with strange looks. They noticed that William's beard seemed to have grown a bit longer. Thanks to this wardrobe, William accumulated a huge amount of time. Once a poor student, he not only graduated with excellent grades, but also landed a great job smoothly. At the company, William also showed amazing talent. Tasks that took others weeks to finish, he could get done in just one night. As long as he had this wardrobe, William seemed to have endless time at his disposal. Before long, William got his first promotion, but when he looked in the mirror that day, he suddenly found white hair sprouting on his head. This made William realize with a jolt, the wardrobe accelerated the user's aging, but the heavy workload forced him to keep relying on that wardrobe. William's performance got better and better, but his body deteriorated day by day. Finally, during a company meeting, William suddenly fainted due to physical discomfort. After a doctor's examination, it turned out he had suffered a stroke, a disease that should only affect the elderly. William was completely panicked. He hid the wardrobe key in a box, swearing never to use this time thief again. But without the extra time, William gradually became ordinary. A colleague told him his name wasn't on the next promotion list, and he had once been just one step away from the position of CEO. William hesitated again.
In the end, he couldn't resist the temptation and took the key out of the box once more. Carrying a big box of documents, he walked into that wardrobe again. Time inside the wardrobe flew by, and when he finally finished all his work, he found that the key in his pocket was gone. It turned out his clothes had a hole. William searched frantically for the key, but through the keyhole, he saw the key had fallen outside the door. At that moment, his son also came to the warehouse to look for him. William shouted desperately at his son, but his son couldn't hear a thing. At this moment, he already had a head of white hair, and his hands were covered with deep wrinkles. William was still aging rapidly.